Hey guys, it's Wolfie here. I know it's been quite a while since I've made an LPS video, and I'm really sorry about that. But I'm back finally. Woo! Well, okay, so today's video is a DIY. Oh yeah. Finally getting to part 2. Wow, it's sad that I have done this little with this little how to make clothes series. So we're gonna start with a basic beaded necklace. Okay, so let me show you what we're gonna be doing. I'll just put the models on the set and let them do their thing. There's really no going wrong with beaded necklaces because you can mix and match however you want. There's about 1 million looks you can go for. From more casual to more refined, and every look in between. Now, here I'll show you how to make this. First off, you're gonna need some thin jewelry wire. I don't know what size this is because my brother's ever so nicely decided to kill the label for me by poking 1 million holes in it with a toothpick. And the beads of your choice. I have a whole bag. A good necklace size would be about 1.5 inches long. When it's stretched out like this, it needs to be about 1.5 inches, as I mentioned, or for you people who use the metric system, it would be about 4 centimeters. So for beads that are like this size here, this is the size of my paw, let me show you real quick. For beads about that size, these beads are about 1/2 centimeter long, so they're really small. But not as small as seed beads, which are probably the best to use because they make it a lot easier, although you need a lot more for a necklace. So if it's your first time making a necklace, you're going to want to line your beads up until they get about the length you need, which would be about 4 centimeters. So yeah, for this size bead, it takes about 7 or 8 of them. I'm going to make a blue and green necklace, so I'm going to have 3 greens and 4 blues. I would not suggest using pony beads for an LPS necklace. Alright, now we're gonna make the necklace. Dun dun dun! Start by cutting a piece of wire longer than you'll need. Bend one end into a loop by folding it over carefully. Like so. Then you can start stringing on your beads.
Ever so carefully making sure that they all go all the way to the bottom. I'm doing the pattern with mine, so of course I'm going to be pretty gentle, making sure they don't slide off the loop first, which they don't. So then I will continue all the way down till I've used all my beads that I have picked out.
Cut off the excess wire and fold it over just like you did with the first end. Now you basically have a rod covered in beads. So what you want to do is you want to curl it around your finger and make it into a loop, like so. Whoa, don't leave. Now you can try it on. And shablamo, that looks amazing. It looks great. Okay, so that is a beaded necklace.
Also a note on the back of the necklace here, the loop ended up being too flat, so I basically just bent it down and now it will stay, although it might, if you're not careful, and you might accidentally end up scratching your LPS that way. So I'm going to turn it around so that the wire points downward. There you go, humans. Classic beaded necklace.
Now I shall show you how to make a trim necklace. What I mean by trim is they're made out of some kind of decorative trim. Like here, I'll grab a couple different kinds and show you what I mean.
This stuff here is a type of trim. It's like a bunch of these little rhinestones stuck in little rubber things and then strung in a long strand. I thought it would make a nice LPS necklace because of the fact that it's so small and it's like got rhinestones in it, so I made it into a necklace. I don't know where that necklace is right now, so I'm probably just going to make another one here. But I'll show you a couple different kinds of trims as well. This trim here is meant to look like a chain, which is basically what it is. So you could use this to make a chain necklace. I'm going to probably make one of those too. Like just as examples of different styles. I've got a lot of stuff I like to make. This is also another type of decorative trim. This cannot be used for LPS because of the fact that, well, let me grab this short hair I have over here. As a comparison, I mean, it's really huge. And I just don't think it would look right. So, you know, I mean, it's like enormous. But yeah, this is a type of trim. I have another trim that's similar to this, but smaller, that I found at Hobby Lobby. Let me show you what the spool that this stuff came on. It came on this spool completely covered in chain, so, you know, it was a lot of trim. At Hobby Lobby, I found most of my trims and stuff near the ribbon, and at Michael's, I found it also near the ribbon, so I'm guessing ribbon is your best area to go look for this kind of thing. So, yeah. Oh, look, I found this necklace. Huh, yep, found it now. So I'm gonna make a black chain one. A note before we begin, you could also use leather for this, like a really thin strip of leather, like compare it to your LPS before using it. You know, that would be a really nice size right here, this little tiny strip. You know, I mean, this would work very nicely, in my opinion. It would look great. You can also use a really tiny ribbon for this, too.
Okay, so now we can get started. Let me get the materials put out for you guys. You'll need the trim of your choice. The jewelry wire, once again, yay! You will need a hot glue gun in the case of this one, but I will also afterwards show you how to make one without hot glue. So yeah. First of all, you're going to want to measure out a piece of wire that's the same length as a necklace would need to be. Cut it and curl the ends over so that they don't scratch or poke whenever you're touching your LPS while wearing this necklace. Then you're gonna want to get your hot glue gun heated up, not cutting the trim yet. Now you're going to want to take your piece of wire and curl it into a necklace shape. Now you glue the trim onto the wire. Now you cut it to your desired length.
If I can get it to cut. Cut, I say. I will defeat you. It's no cut. Scissors, supposed to cut. Why aren't you working? There we go. Ha! I think yes. Ha! Ha! I did it. I did it. Yeah! Now you can put your finished necklace onto your LPS of choice. Wow, that looks so cool. Yeah! Swag!
Alrighty, so that is the trim necklace. Yay! So now we're gonna move on to collars. Wait, I also have one more thing to mention. There was a random thing on my finger. Okay. Well, I have one more thing to mention. I think something fell. No, it didn't fall off. Okay, but I have something to mention here. Chain necklaces, like normal chain. Let me just grab something to give you an example.
Chain necklaces can be made by stringing jump rings together like this one, which is what I'm pretty sure that is. I'm not really sure since my friend Scribble Beats made that. I'll link her channel in the description. I might encourage her to make some DIYs that she doesn't actually have to talk in those. So, you know, and her accessories she makes are so cute, and I'm sure people would love them. So, you guys should help me. Go to her channel and encourage her to do LPS videos again.
You can also even cut an old necklace to get a hold of a chain that you can make into a necklace like that. But now I gotta show you guys how to make a trim necklace without hot glue.
What you would need to do to make a necklace without the hot glue is you'd have to take the wire, and instead of cutting it to the length of a normal necklace, you'd have to sit here and wind it around and through this type of chain. You'd have to wind it along the chain or the trim until it's about the same length as an LPS necklace, and then you would cut that, and then you would be able to bend it because the wire is in it. So, you know, that's how you do it without glue.
Collar time. Okay, so we're gonna start with duct tape collar.
You're gonna need more jewelry wire, but it's not actually that necessary for jewelry wire. I just find it a little easier. Like here, let me give you an example. See? The jewelry wire lets it be bendable so that it'll fit more types of LPS and stuff. But yeah, that's really the only reason I use jewelry wire so much, is because it's a lot easier to deal with, and it just makes it all around more versatile necklace slash collar. I don't know, it's handy stuff. You really gotta give it some credit. But yeah.
And of course, duct tape. And rhinestones of your choice. They can be just like this kind, which is not sticky on the back, or you can have stick on. Well, I decided to go a little crazy with the design now. To make the duct tape collar, first of all, you're gonna wanna cut a piece of wire about the length you want the necklace to be, well, the collar to be. You're gonna wanna cut it just a tiny bit shorter than you want the collar to be, because, well, you'll see. Now you're gonna wanna take a piece of your duct tape and place your wire to where it is, none of the ends of it are poking out. You don't have to fold it over this time. You don't have to fold the ends of the wire because they're gonna be inside the collar. Now you start folding at the center so you don't get an air bubble, although it doesn't really matter that much because you're going to be cutting away from that anyway. And remember where your wire is, there's gonna be a little bump there, of course, but yeah. So it's right here. Now you take your scissors and start cutting the duct tape just a little bit away from where the wire ends. See, this is the end of the wire right here, and there's the duct tape. Now you should do this before you cut the duct tape if you're gonna do this yourself, but I'm going to add another layer of duct tape so that the wire isn't showing as much. For the next step, an average LPS collar is around 1/2 centimeter wide. Very, very tiny. I have a ruler. It's got inches on one side, centimeters on the other. So half of one of these, that's about how wide the collar needs to be, like width, like that. Now, this is completely optional, but I'm also going to round the edges because I think it looks a little nicer, frankly, than the normal edge. I don't know, that's just my personal preference. But yeah, that's a duct tape collar. You can just leave it like this if you want, but the next step takes a hot glue gun, or it can be used with like different types of glue. It just takes a long time to dry is all, but yeah. Okay, my hot glue gun finally heated up and I got the rhinestones on there. They look amazing. That looks really cool. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna use that pretty often, I'm guessing. Ooh. That looks nice.
And to do this without the jewelry wire, you can just put a piece of tape on one end of the collar when you finish it, after folding over the duct tape. You just fold over the duct tape without the wire inside. And then you can put it around the LPS's neck like so. And bring the tape around to meet. And stick it down. Then you just turn it around and booyah. You can also do the duct tape method with a leather collar, like this little tiny strip of leather here. It sticks very, very well to duct tape. But it does come off eventually. They're like destiny bound. It's my OTP now.
This leather collar can look good for this LPS here because it works really well. So he doesn't like, it fits around his neck, okay? So, you know, and it's adjustable because of the duct tape in the back, see? The duct tape. Yeah, it's pretty noticeable when the pet's like turned around or to the side. You can see the duct tape, but if you had like a brown or something that matched your material, then it wouldn't be very noticeable at all. Okay, now I'll show you guys a really easy, simple one. Yay! Something that almost everyone has the materials for at their house, which is cool. So let me get the stuff. You'll need a rubber band. I'm using a clear one for this example because I'm too lazy to find another one. Yay! Some string / thread that's really tiny. Yay! And a small bead.
So basically what you do is you take the string, focus on the stuff, no focus on that, okay. So you basically just thread the string through the bead, like that. Then you take your rubber band and put it on the string as well. Then you tie it. Nice and tight.
Now, boom, necklace. I mean, here, let me grab an LPS and show you.
I mean, take a look. I mean, it's so easy. Boom! Necklace! Fabulous!
Alrighty, scarf time, yay! Scarves, fun! Woo! We get to make scarves, yay! Yeah, I'm really dumb, I'm sorry. You can make scarves out of duct tape, tulle, fabric, felt, and just about anything else you can really think of that looks like a scarf. I'm gonna make one out of felt, and I'm gonna make one out of tulle, so I can show you. Felt scarves are super easy. Basically, you cut one very, 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 very thin piece of felt, put it around the LPS's neck, tape it, glue it, get it to stick down somehow, and you're done. Then, of course, you have the loom band ones. This is the one from the original. It's so old, but the original How to Make Littlest Pet Shop Clothes. This is the same one, no joke. But I'm going to make you guys another type of scarf that's like this now. So here, let me get my stuff and get started. Here's my loom doohickey. Now, you don't actually need one of these to make this, but it makes it a little bit easier, I think. But you can also do this on your fingers. But yeah, here I'm just gonna get a bunch of random ones, but you can make a pattern, of course. I'm just showing you how to basically make one. Oh my gosh, I just found this weird rubber circle. It's like a pink pancake, what the heck? Okay, so to make this, you're gonna wanna take 1, 2 loom bands, and then a third one on top of it. You may have to push it down every once in a while. And then you're gonna wanna put a third one on top. Then you're gonna take the bottom one here. Like here, let me get it to focus for you so you can see what I'm doing. Then you're gonna wanna take the bottom one and pull it up to where each end is over the other two, but you need a clip, so I gotta get a clip real quick. Now you basically, what you want to do here is just clip it. This is so difficult to do. Come here. There we go. Ha! I'm still cool. Okay, now, continuing, let me just put something dark behind it so you can, let me just get something dark colored to put behind it so you can see. See, there we go, that's much better. So intuitive. Okay, now basically you take, whoa, don't focus on the backdrop, jeez. I had such a complex one earlier and you weren't focusing on that one. Stop it! Okay. So you take the one on the bottom, pull it over the top on either side. And then you're gonna wanna push it down again. Now you put a new band on top and take the bottom one, pulling either side over. Push it down and repeat. Once you have gotten to this length, now you're going to want to take the S-clip, pull one side off, holding onto it carefully, and clip it into the S-clip. And do the same for the other side, ever so carefully. I can hear the meme in the comment below. Meme in the comment, wow. I can feel your memes. Someone says other side, I know what you people think of. 'Cause I do too. Hello from the other side. And there we go. That is the thing. And now basically to put it on, all you gotta do, put it over the LPS's body. Do not try to go over the head. It will probably take you a million years because these diddly darn thing. And now, the scarf. It restricts head movement a lot, just to let you know. So probably not the best idea to do a music video with one of these on their head. Mine looks like a rainbow barfed on it. All right, last 2 notes, and then I'm gonna show you guys a little extra. Oh, look, a surprise, yeah! Okay, but right here, this necklace that I have here, this is actually just a little chain, like on a dog tag necklace. And the little clasp, basically you cut it down and then you basically connect it with the clasp, and it comes on and off really nice, and I think it looks cool as well. There's a lot of helpful tutorials here on YouTube, so also look around for those. And for this necklace, I basically just took this little piece of wire I found and curled it around the LPS's neck. That's really all I did. No joke. Necklaces can be made out of just about anything. Alright, that was my last note, and now, guess what? I'm gonna show you guys how to make circle earrings. I can feel the joy from those who asked. If you don't know what I mean by circle earrings, then this is what I'm talking about. These things that are in this LPS's ear right here. Yeah, this kind of gives it away completely, but that's how those are made. Let me just show you. Well, basically, since I can't find one of my jump rings because I don't have any more for some reason, jump rings. That's right. Basically, you're cutting a jump ring to where the opening in the jump ring is big enough to fit over the LPS's ear. But yeah, that's circle earrings, and you basically just glue them in the back. Or you could sticky tack them in the back, they just don't stay very well. If you sticky tack them, hot glue is the best. Just letting you know, you're gonna want a hot glue gun. It's a great thing. Recommend a low temp. They're not really that expensive. I mean, I got mine for $8, and it's cheap for a hot glue gun, but it's really nice for some reason. Yeah, hot glue is a crafter's best friend. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and also comment down below what you want to see me make next. I'll pick a few suggestions that I like, and I'll make LPS videos telling you how to make those. So yeah. Anyway, bye everybody. Have a great day. Wolfie out. Ow! Why did you try to howl again, Sylvia? I'm the one who's a wolf, not you. Oh, 'cause I'm a YouTuber. Hi, Kane. Oh, right. The huge camera. Okay. Hi. Hi, and yeah, I know you're a wolf, and that is the camera. Did you know that you're being watched by almost 10,000 people right now? That is kind of impressive, actually. Hi. Okay, but this is Kane. Well, his name is Hurricane, but I call him Kane for short. It's really, really funny. Hi. Alright, so now you know who this is. So, since you seem to be so full of yourself to the point where you think you can howl better, why don't you end it? Gladly. Show off. I told you so. Yeah.